truth uncensored. My whole network viral. 12 and a half get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying like spirals. I like my truth uncensored. My whole network viral. 12 and a half.
I think it was yesterday you seen this, Sam. And
This morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's what they said. They said Fatboy SSE was arrested in his home state in New Jersey tonight. We do not have much information to share with the public at this time. If you have not been able to reach him, this is why. As we learn, we will keep you updated. Thank you, Fatboy SSE's management team. Now, there hasn't been any other information available besides this. We don't know why he's been arrested. You know, we don't have everything to share right now, but we will say, you know, if this is accurate, which it appears to be, it looks like it was from his management team. We haven't seen him, you know, on Instagram. I wish the best for him, you know, whatever happened, you know, to the brother. And I mean, hopefully he'll be able to get out soon, and
right.
We'll find out more about this. But yeah, man, I definitely rock with Fatboy over here.
That's a fact, man. It says underneath in the caption of that Instagram post, refer to Untitled Dexport and at fame.fbg for any and all updates and questions. We hope to have him out ASAP. Hashtag free Fatboy SSE. Obviously, like old guy said, we rock with him. We watched him grow. You know what I mean? When he was doing his 60-second Instagram Jones, and he was making people laugh, and he was out of Newark, New Jersey, or Irvington, somewhere up north. Just Jersey.
Irvington, yeah.
And he was really doing his thing, and to hear his story, it was somebody that we rock with, and now he's just a household name, killing it out here, really making his money, doing his numbers, and touring, and real proud of him. But a lot of people, and I mean, we just got to keep it 100. A lot of people are getting on him for showing too much on Instagram. Now, we talk about this, it seems as though day by day, in some way, shape, or form, in regards to social media and the gift and the curse that it is. A lot of people use it as an avenue, as a platform to display their talents and their content, therefore gaining revenue, monetization, and a life from it. And that sometimes evolves to people seemingly selling their soul for social media. Did Fatboy SSE find himself in a situation where he potentially showed too much? Obviously, in the state of New Jersey, we understand marijuana laws right now. We know that that's a great reason for the police to primarily pull over a lot of people, in particular black males, when it comes to marijuana, and then having the smell and them just going in and doing their thing. And then they know they pay attention. We know seatbelt laws are crazy.
Right.
So just talk on that, man. Does he show too much, or do you think this was just an isolated incident to where none of that got him in any situation? I know we don't know anything. We're just all speculating at this point.
Yeah. I mean, here's what I would say. I would say that how we need to deal with social media, you know, if we're famous, we have to look at it like the law enforcement is watching every post you do, every inbox you do. That's the way you need to treat it going forward. So if you see people doing stuff, it's obvious what it is. At any given time, law enforcement can, you know, swoop in, whether they deem it's, you know, necessary to find more. But we have seen people that have been on camera or done something, and the cops say, look, we seen the social media, we was watching you on that, and we seen you do this. So that gave us probable cause to come in. Now, again, we don't know why he's behind bars. It could be an old warrant, traffic warrant for all we know. You can get locked up for anything in Jersey, pretty much. You know what I mean, at this point. But yeah, some people do, obviously. But him, I haven't seen him doing too much crazy stuff. Obviously, he does the pranks and all that, you know what I'm saying, they used to do, and you know what I mean, like the funny skits and all that, that's cool. But you know what I mean, I haven't seen him doing nothing like, you know, Mac 10s on there, something crazy, knowing that cat was on probation or got criminal records. Like, if you got a criminal record and you pop up on there with a strap in your crib, they might slip through the cracks, but they could also kick your shit in too.
Oh God, I want you to talk to the people real quick, because we're from Jersey. Like, so we know the laws, and something that we often talk about off camera. And one of the main reasons and why you share with me and why you want to get the fuck up out of Jersey in particular now are the new laws they passed as far as bail.
Right. Talk
to me, because even the people on, or his team on the social media said they're trying to get him out ASAP. Is that a realistic possibility right now? Right. What is Fatboy looking at in the state of New Jersey with new laws in place on a realistic time of getting out of jail?
It depends. Like, if it's something like, all right, he owed $1,500 for a traffic ticket, and then he gets locked up for the traffic ticket because it's above a certain amount, he can put that money up. But if you go in there for some type of say a probation violation or another type of case, in New Jersey right now, instead of just going and call somebody, say, you'll call the bail bondsman, post the 3 to 10, whatever they take, you got to now wait for a status hearing. I forgot what they call it, a detention hearing, I think they call it now, where you got to wait. So if you go in there on a Friday, you might not get in front of the judge till Monday or Tuesday. It ain't like New York, where they got 24 hours in Jersey. I don't know how it is up in North Jersey, but down here, you got to wait 2 business hours for them to get to you to say, okay, we got to look at this person's criminal record to assess whether or not we want to put them back out into society right now. And they can say, okay, anywhere from 1 to 6. So 6 being high, you probably won't get out. Anything lower than that, they can say, okay, you got to report every week to probation while we going through this. So bottom line is, it's not as easy as them getting a bail bondsman that night because he got the bread. Him getting out, he got to wait, which could be a day or 2, depending on where you at, to see the judge. Maybe that could be the reason why, just in my opinion, why they haven't had any more information to share.
Is it telling to you that he's still in jail, given the fact that we've seen that it was like I seen it this morning, so it must have happened in the early hours of this morning, because they said last night, so it must have happened like probably early morning. And he's still not out. It's 6:30 p.m. Jersey time. He's not out. Does that tell you something, or is this still possibly a traffic violation or something minor like that to you?
I mean, a few more days you have to wait again. If today you go in, it's not gonna be court probably, because you're gonna be getting processed and everything. So it'll definitely be the next business day, if anything, which you probably got a possibility. It depends. I mean, it's a spot where he's at. It's a lot of people up there, so it could be a 2-day process to where he could see the judge and they say, okay, you did this, we're gonna let you go on this, boom, 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 we'll deal with this later.
So you saying, man, you thinking minimum 48 hours he's going to sit behind bars right now?
24 to 48 minimum, probably 48. Okay. More so, depending on what exactly happened, I think. You know what I'm saying? Again, we don't know. Hopefully, we'll have an update real soon.
Here's my thing on the social media, right?
Right.
Because a lot of it, like, he got famous from social media, sharing and doing what he was doing on social media, and now he's living a life where he could take care of his family. Other opportunities are coming off of it. There is more money being thrown at him outside of Instagram, but that's what got him where he's supposed to be. We ain't stupid, though. We all know that once you get to a certain level in this game, there's eyes on you all the way. So that you have to have a certain level of security in your mind on how you move on social media. And I think that whether or not this was a situation where it was an isolated incident from before, or social media was potentially involved in getting him in trouble, he has to move different. That you're successful. You're getting more and more successful by the day, which means you have more and more attention on you by the day. And these situations will start coming more and more about. You who knows what you got in your past, little bullshit here and there. You want to take care of that little things now. You don't want things start to pop up and turn into something that could be more than what it has to be.
Right.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So again, we'll keep everybody updated, on the situation with Fatboy SSE. Definitely expect him to be getting out, though. Set up in a way to be exactly what it is. So I'm not gonna say that is fair or not. I just think that who holds the ultimate power is, like you said, you wouldn't have said nothing if you was 21. They hold the ultimate power because they're not gonna post you just not saying anything, even though they do. They post it sometimes like he ain't say nothing.
Even if you say, and they'll say that, post that shit too. Even that though, I can easily sit here and say in the sober state of mind that I'm not saying nothing. I'm walking around easy, but I'm chilling with my boys.
That's what
chilling
I'm saying.
And having a couple drinks. I'm coming out. I'm feeling good. Somebody run up on me. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna answer that.
Especially if it's somebody like it's a nemesis or something of yours. It's like, how you feel about?
You may automatically say fuck that nigga easily. And so he maneuvered around it well. And I'm not mad at him, but like I said, now it's going to open up an avenue for him to be able to get ridiculed. And I don't know if that's fair because he didn't, like I said, he didn't say anything wrong. Not to me.
What would he be ridiculed about, though? What you mean? Just
I think a lot of people are going to get on 21 Savage, and I'm almost positive a lot of people in our comments are going to get on him because of his situation he just dealt with, because he said the law is the law. And I'm not saying, and I'm not comparing his situation by any stretch of the imagination of what Kodak is dealing with, because a lot of what Kodak is dealing with seems pretty self-inflicted.
Right.
And Kodak, I mean, in 21 Savage situation was a family situation with visas. He tried to reapply. It was a lot more involved with that, more so than him out here committing crimes necessarily. So 2 different dynamics whatsoever. But we know the culture we live in. We know how people deal with it on the street and whatever, quote unquote.
Right.
So